Jason Myers to get this one going. And this contest is officially underway. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Offense to the line, second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. He dodged the tackle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. From the gun, Jones gets it. His progress is stopped for a next 5-yard gain before Oris. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He'll pass it this time. This one's caught. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. They're throwing it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw this from the gun. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
They go with Mack here. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him a first down. Give now to Matt. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. No run. This is Matt. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Good running. Rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. To throw here on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Dropping back to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. Shoves one away. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Counter play, Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Back to throw now. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Put it through. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
3 on the board, and now he'll send this one sailing. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Throwing off the play fake. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41. He keeps this one himself. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This is Matt. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
Complete to number 18, Ruben Harrison Jr. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Harrison Jr. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Going the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Zone read. This is Jones. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw left side, complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. That outruns their offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. We've set it down from 37. He's going to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 41.
Looking now from the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another first down.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Darquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they'll have enough time to try to get it into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining. Pass play on 1st and 10. Running a screen now for Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. To the air on third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this is the running back for the home team. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. The Chargers.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. First down from the 42. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Offense to the line. Here we go. I'll start with a give to Jones. Cuts right, and he's out in the clear. The 40. Into the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
2-yard gain on the play.
It gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the defense recovers. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free instead of facing 4th down. Even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The offense getting set to go. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. And you walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Back to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Man. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain into the 13. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's the throw. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. Touchdown. These guys take the fumble and get 6 out of it. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And these guys push their lead to 3. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking underneath, that's Jones. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Running right, this is Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. I'll throw it. That's complete. Here's Jones. Down to the 10. And that is a touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Lambeau for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The home team's back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Pass play now. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Punting unit out now. Ty Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Jones trying the left side. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line.
All right, man. Who gonna pull it off? Hey. Hey, you.
So 1st down 41. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Setting up to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. First and 10. Here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard
Actually, so he had way more yards than that.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
Huh?
Through it, and it falls to the ground. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Jones. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Lambeau for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Yeah, the Blazers, they're too good.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Okay, well, the Blazers, they're dropping downfield.
He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He's got Smith again. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They go with Mack here. And they take this in for the score.
That's a touchdown.
These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism. athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks.
Oh no, this is a good game.
He's got a decent game before being brought down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. This offense getting all set for this series.
They're getting good, son.
Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced
What?
by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to
What are you talking about?
more importantly, score some points.
4 yards on that.
I didn't say
first down
son.
run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Probably my accent probably thought, may just think I said son. I didn't say son.
It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. No throw, 3rd and long.
Oh!
It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
That's now 2, Kate, when they've got to remove picks in this game. And this has got to be perfect. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know
It's an interception.
after number 3.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
407 total yards.
Jones once more. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Finds the end run out complete. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Line up the design keeper. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. This is Jones. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining in this game. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, they called it.
These guys make
He literally, yo, he's the only coach to score 30 points every game.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Lambeau adds the point after. And these guys push the lead up to 12. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bandwagon the Blazers. I'm gonna go ahead and buy my jersey.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Kyron Williams.
They'll run. This is Matt. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and
They're going to try and throw it here. Setting up the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by 12. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. First and 10, looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
This offense making its way back out now. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down carry for Jones. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Trying to get in with the option here. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. So out now comes the punter. Shoots away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked up by the defense. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Lambeau for the PAT. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And his guys go up by 19. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.